Are there restrictions on sharing 3D printed gun files? Have you ever wondered about the rules surrounding the sharing of files for 3D printed guns? This topic is quite relevant in today's discussions about the Second Amendment and individual rights. Let's break down what you need to know. First off, yes, there are restrictions on sharing 3D printed gun files, and these rules can differ based on where you live. At the federal level, the sharing of digital files that allow for the creation of 3D printed firearms is controlled by the Export Administration regulations. Since the year 2021, if you want to post or distribute these blueprints online, you must obtain a license from the United States Commerce Department's Bureau of Industry and Security. This requirement came about after legal disputes over whether these files fall under First Amendment protections. Courts decided that licensing was necessary to address safety concerns. On the state level, the laws vary quite a bit. Some states have strict bans on the manufacturing, possession, or transfer of 3D printed firearms or their components if they do not have serial numbers. For instance, states like Delaware, Hawaii, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, and Oregon have laws that prohibit the possession or manufacture of unserialized or undetectable firearms, including those made using 3D printers. If someone violates these laws, they could face felony charges, which may lead to prison time and hefty fines. Moreover, selling or transferring parts of 3D printed firearms that lack serial numbers is illegal across the country. Some states requiring homemade firearms to have serial numbers and comply with background check requirements similar to traditional firearms. Others have outright banned the manufacture or possession of 3D printed guns. From a Republican viewpoint, the right to bear arms, as stated in the Second Amendment, is fundamental. Many Republicans believe that restrictions on sharing 3D printed gun files can infringe on constitutional rights, especially the right to self-defense and the ability to create firearms privately. They may see government regulations as overreach that threatens individual freedoms. However, Republicans also acknowledge the need for a balance between rights and public safety. They support measures that prevent criminals from taking advantage of untraceable firearms while still protecting lawful gun ownership. In practical terms, responsible gun owners and advocates stress the importance of following existing laws, including requirements for serial numbers and background checks where necessary. They oppose blanket bans on 3D printed firearm files, arguing that technology like 3D printing should not be a reason to diminish Second Amendment protections. Instead, they believe it should be integrated into lawful firearm ownership and manufacturing practices. To sum it up, restrictions on sharing 3D printed gun files exist mainly through federal export controls and various state laws that focus on serialization and the transfer of firearms. The Republican perspective emphasizes protecting Second Amendment rights while addressing legitimate public safety concerns through targeted measures rather than broad prohibitions.